You know, there's some people in this world who are generous, some who are incredibly nice, and some who say those two things are pretty much exactly the same. Well, regardless of that, someone popped by and left me this gift. I'm not exactly sure who it was, but it is a mending book and a cake. You know, the cake is what I was really looking for, but you know, I'll take the mending book too. But something else that also happened is, in between episodes, I was grinding out a whole bunch of materials and a whole bunch of stuff to trade with Column's villagers and things like that, because he did offer me the ability to actually use them. And then he invited me over, gave me a bunch of emeralds, and then I was just able to trade for pretty much all the books I'm going to need to build up and gear up my armor. At least when it comes to mending. I have pretty much everything when it comes to needing mending right now. And also, K-Flip said I could actually use his iron farm. So, like, this season overall is just like the season of everyone being nice to me, and I didn't really do much to deserve it yet. But you know what? I'll find a way to repay them somehow. First things first, since we have all this stuff, we might as well make the most of it with all the gear we have right now. You and you with you, you and you with you, and that's all I could do right now. Actually, wait, I could probably find a way. I don't think I took out much stuff from these furnaces yet, so hopefully. Yeah, man, still not enough. Okay. To the double spawner it is. Again, I just know for a fact someone has a better XP grinder, and I just don't know about it yet. But when I do, I'm going to be very upset that I didn't know about it sooner. But until then, I'm just going to use this. And with that, we can put this on this. And now we have most minus a couple things of armor all the way up with mending. Haven't put it on my leggings or chest plate yet, because I do want to like do some base enchantments before adding like a mending enchantment on it. But at least as of right now, we have pretty much everything else mended up and all ready to go. Plus or minus 1 or 2 enchantments here or there. And also, while I was down there, K-Flip gave me the news that he actually has a happy gas too. Meaning, the gas gang is ranking up. I'm getting many more ghastly friends, as we can see, huh? Which is awesome, perfect, and phenomenal, especially now that Itty is now no longer going to be alone. And something I was thinking about is there has to be a place that all the gaslings, is I guess what I'm going to call everyone who has a happy gas, all the gaslings to join up, but nothing too obvious, because, you know, a gang doesn't necessarily sound that good, does it? And it's not a gang, like we are not one single entity. We are instead a team looking to do some ghastly, ghoulish things or something like that, with the intent of being in the sky. And speaking about the sky, I notice a certain something has been built up there, and I kind of want to have a look. I think someone's a little upset. I don't know. I'm just getting that feeling. Ooh, what? Okay, we have water. Where is this one thing? Ooh, hello there. Hello. What shop is being built over here? I have no idea. K-Flip's non-specific store. So is this just like an everything shop? Alright. I can get down with this. But something else I want to get down with is my own store. I want to build up my own store, and I want to build up a store which you have seen in the past. Yes, I'm bringing back the ChrisP Shack once again. But there's going to be a floor where all the gaslings from the gas team will confine and come together and discuss the important topics about what we could do about being a part of this one team. But before that, I need more wool. I need a serious amount more wool. I thought we were doing wool, K-Flip. I don't know why you use concrete, but alright, okay. But I do need to get myself more wool if we are going to be trying to stick with that one theme rather than concrete. I think I prefer wool over concrete because it just seems way fluffier than concrete. But regardless of my rantings, I need to find a way. I'm getting way more wool before I could even start building up any new ChrisP Shack. So I'm going to need one of these. Sorry, sheep, I'm going to need to borrow this. Excuse me, sheep, you're looking a little fat. Never mind. Man, you two know what I want right now. You two know exactly what I want. Or maybe it's just cold today. And I just haven't noticed yet. Oh, hello. Hello over there. Hello, my good sir. Sora, you're gasling Sora. I love the name.
Yeah, thanks.
So, welcome to our group I call the Gaslings.
I'm part of the Gaslings. I am happy to be here.
Do you like to gaslight people? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. Gaslings, gaslighting. Quick question: what building material are we using for the shopping district? I'm confused now. Are we using wool or are we using concrete?
I'm just using white.
Just
honestly.
White anything.
White anything. Like you see, like that's my cloud on the left. Like that's gonna be just a mix. That's just a mixture. I put white stained glass. I put wool. I put concrete.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just anything. This one right here, I'm planning on. I just like started it. This is gonna be the docking station for the guests.
Okay, I'm planning on making my own shop up here. The ChrisP Shack, who will make a return fairly soon.
I mean, honestly, that makes sense with this food mod. Like, I watched your video and thought this fits right in.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we have all the food stuff. Oh, this is gonna be. You have inspired me to build this even faster and to get even quicker now.
Oh, thank you. Whoever's sleeping, thank you for sleeping. Because I'm building a concrete powder tower.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna go run around and just shear sheep as I went, but I don't know. It might be smarter making a little farm, just like breeding a whole bunch up, maybe. Okay, I don't have enough wool yet, but I at least want to mark some outline stuff. My PC's been so weird sometimes. Like it is like in just random moments, it would just freeze for a second and then unfreeze.
I thought if I was playing on this server, all this lag.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling the lag too, but like the issue I have is more directed to me. Ow. Okay. Hey, I sent a piglin over to you, so don't be mad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it is so laggy. I know what you mean. What is going on here?
We gotta join it.
Ooh.
Who joined? It's DJ.
Hello.
Hello.
I forgot.
My good sir.
I got good and bad news. Good news. I got my old laptop working that I can play Minecraft on, so I can get on the realm. Bad news. I can't record on it.
What? I hate ping. I hate the ping.
Chris, I just saw that happen.
Ooh. Well, that sucked. But even with that, I spent a good length of time shearing a whole bunch of sheep, killing a whole bunch of spiders, to get as much wool as I can to build up the bottom foundational cloud for the entire new ChrisP Shack. And okay, this is far from done, obviously. I have like maybe over half of this to finish building up, but we at least have enough of what we need to actually start building up our entire ChrisP Shack. And I did, for the most part, outline where I wanted the shop to actually be, and if you can notice, there is a lot of extra space. One, that is kind of accidental, and two, that is kind of on purpose, just to give people an opportunity to build out more bridges and things like that. It's like other islands when they build their own shops and things like that. But before we manage to start building up anything, any shop or anything like that, we need to gather a couple resources for it. We're first off going to need quite a bit of quartz, particularly smooth quartz. And hey, that'll give me an opportunity to get more levels and things like that. I mean, I did mildly upgrade my armor while actually building out the cloud, but you know, I can still upgrade it further. I do know I have some quartz at home. I don't know how much, but you know, it never hurts getting more. That, and I do want to get netherite at some point, so I might as well not beat around the bush and get some netherite too while I'm down here. Ooh, actually, I will need some gravel to make some concrete too, so might as well pick up some of that while I'm here. Ooh, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Quartz, obviously, but, you know, I won't turn down any netherite. Okay, I should be good on the quartz and the gold and maybe a little bit of debris for now. Alright, my next stop, the mesa. Not just for the terracotta, but also because it's literally right next to the desert. I'm gonna need some sand, I'm gonna need some terracotta, I'm gonna need the whole bunch. Alright, bud, you stay in here. I forgot a lead, but you'll be fine in there. Upgraded so many of my tools, but one I keep forgetting to do is get efficiency on this stupid shovel. Okay, this should hopefully be enough of all that. After doing quite a lot more resource grinding, okay, we should have pretty much everything we need to get to work now. Or at least to do a pretty good start on this thing. At the very least, the outside, or most of the outside of this thing is going to be done. I promise you that. Now, the only thing I didn't really think about is the entrance, because the entrance is going to be on this side, and we don't have that much room for, much of anything, so we might have to extend this cloud a little bit, but extending can come much later, because right now let's just worry about building this thing. Oh man, I'm just looking at this thing now and just realizing just to how big this thing is gonna be. You know what? It's fine. It's okay. A bigger shop can 100% be a lot of a better shop. And I continued working in the exterior of the shop over the course of a good length of time. And now I have pretty much the entirety of the exterior done, minus the second floor. I entirely forgot to build that. But I did finish building up the rest of this exterior for the most part. One thing. This is going to be very hard to get inside of because the front door is literally right here. And to get there, you're going to have to go around and loop yourself around there. So someone is going to have to build a shop there where we could bridge from there to here. Or, I don't know. We'll have to think of something. I'm considering calling this ChrisP shack like the ChrisP corner or something like that, considering the front door is literally just around the corner here. And something else I'm considering doing is maybe adding a floor. I mean, you know, I could leave this open. I could, but I don't think that'd be too good for business. And since lodestones are mildly more cheaper now inside this update, I might as well just make the most of it inside most of the interior of the shop. And let's at least get the layout of this shop done right now, and then we could go from there. Yeah, this will probably be big enough for the main area. And then the kitchen will be just off in this one little corner. And I think a jigsaw of spruce should be good enough for this kitchen. Perfect, perfect. And I could do the rest of the interior right now. I could do the kitchen right now. I could build that second floor, which I completely forgot to do right now. Or I could do it next episode. I think you know which way I'm leaning right now, which is totally fine to lean that way. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.